It's a dream come true. This really is an Australian classic, and bringing it to the stage just feels so natural, and it's brought to the digital age. And you almost, when you're watching it, you feel like it's always that Muriel's always been this way. And I think that's what's really special about this musical.
Yeah, we don't shy away from any of the themes in the movie either. Everything that you know and love from the film, you'll see on stage, you'll hear the famous lines, and there's something in it for everybody, definitely. It's a very touching piece.
I've never related to anybody ever as much as I do to Muriel. So it is so special to be playing someone so real and flawed and just authentic as well to herself. And I think she's somebody everybody can relate to as well.
I love coming home. I really don't think I'm biased. I truly believe that the Queensland audiences are always the best. They're just so involved and vocal, and we love that. We love knowing when our audience is having such a great time. Most of the musicals that we do see here in Australia are imported from overseas, and whilst we know and love them so much and we are in love with so many of those famous characters, this one's really special because we're playing two really strong, iconic females who empower one another. They're Australian, it's all homegrown.
It's refreshing.
It's really refreshing for the audience and for us as actors. I think the song Amazing
yeah.
is one of our
Yeah.
favourites. That's when Rhonda and Muriel's friendship really solidifies and they empower one another and lift each other up, and it's the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Yeah.
It's been really fantastic fun. You always feel like this challenge to honour the film in the best way you can. But I was so lucky that PJ Hogan, who obviously wrote and directed the film, agreed to do the adaptation, and he was able to take maybe a lot of liberties with it that no one else would have been felt they could take. So that's been great. I mean, it's been updated to now, which probably no one else would have dared to do. But it's so fantastic for the story because Muriel is basically a celebrity seeker, and celebrity seeking has never been more fashionable than it is in 2019. We both felt that it would be good if a woman was involved because most of the characters are speaking from a female point of view, so we thought that would be useful, and that's when we lighted on Kate Miller-Heidke, who we actually didn't know at the time came hand in hand with her own husband and writing partner, Keir Nuttall. And they are a formidable team. They are really remarkable. Here, it's fantastic because the show opens in Queensland and the opening numbers are Sunshine State of Mind, and you can feel the audience vibe up immediately. We had great audience response for the show throughout, actually. Really a very generous, fresh, kind of excited energy for the show. It feels like it's connecting to the Brisbane, Queensland heart in a really positive way. It's so great to come back to this theatre. It really is one of my favourite theatres. The whole QPAC Centre actually is great. And I put a number of shows into QPAC, and they're really some of my favourite shows. I always feel like there's not a bad seat in the house. Everyone, it's great to perform in. You feel the audience is accessible, and when you're in the audience, you feel like you can embrace the show. So I find that it's always a warm feeling coming back here. The famous goodbye scene from the movie, we reshot that with our cast saying goodbye to all the things that they were leaving as they left Queensland. It was really actually sweet and kind of, I found it quite moving because it's 25 years now since the movie was made, and you see that scene, the guy filming it actually bought the original, the same model car as was used in the movie to keep the authenticity.
Yes, I played Nicole in the movie 25 years ago, and not a very nice girl, nasty girl, got a black eye and had a fight with Sophie Lee's character, you may recall. And now I play Betty Heslop, the mother of the children and the wife of Bill.
This is a wonderful theatre too. Of all the big lyrics in the country, this is one of the very best of them. And yeah, you get the feeling there's a bit of a vibe of excitement that we're here. So
it's different.
Great.
Brisbane
great
are reacting to different things with more gusto, so I think it's going to be a really exciting season for us here.
Today, the sea's as gentle as can be. Number 5.